What up, what up, what up? You already know where you at, man. Welcome to the master class. You know who it is, man. I am Ozone Odin, and this is the master class. Welcome to Alpoology. I appreciate everybody rocking. Peace to all the guys, the earths, everybody else in attendance. What's good? You heard? What's going on, man? Excuse me. I'm just on cutsbydre.net. You know what I'm saying? I'm finishing my little order on cutsbydre.net. Dre is an amazing barber located in the heart of Minneapolis in Uptown off of Lake Street. So if you down the way, that's Minneapolis way that is. Make sure you stop and get your cuts by Dre. You heard? Visit cutsbydre.net. He got all type of services for you. He got barber services. He got teas. He got product, everything you need, man. Just make sure you get the cutsbydre.net. The link is in the description box. You heard? Shout out to the gang, man. Where everybody at? Let's see what you're doing. Let's see what you're doing. Come on, let's have a conversation. We got to talk about this one. Shout out to Mark Miller, man. He already said, welcome to Detroit. So that's all I need to hear right there. You already know. That's the first comment I see. That's all I really need to hear, man. So we'll get to the rest of them later, you heard? So as for right now, just like Mark Miller just said to me, welcome to the day, motherfucker.
Right. I got you. I love it. Hey, what's going on? What you need from me right now?
Do me something like, can you say like, yo, this is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with, I'm tapped in with Up for Debate TV. Just something like that. Nothing big.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm just asking you what you want me to say. This is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with my main man.
Yes, sir.
Up for Debate TV.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's easy and it's true. Go ahead, let's go.
All right, go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right. Yo, this is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with my main man, Up for Debate TV. All day I fuck with him.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for that one.
Yeah. We good?
Yes, sir.
All day love. All right, Detroit, just hit me.
It really hurt me when they killed Stan. Nobody knew who to shoot. We ain't even have a plan. He sold me my first gun. He held my first son. If I was with him shooting it out, bitch, we the one. I shed tears for my niggas who ain't here. They tattooed and spit that real shit to remember him. Bitch, I'm that dude. Catch a op and spit on his baby daughter. I'm that rule. Right at 3 o'clock as soon as he get out of school. You killed my dude. I don't give a fuck about you. I hope somebody killed you in case I never found you. And yeah, they know I'm bound to, and I put that on move. And when I saw Tawana start crying, shit, I cried too. Cause then I knew it was real, that was your boo. And I ain't fuck with them other niggas, but they cried too. I wore black like a whole 30 days. I slept in niggas' bushes, I fed niggas' caves. Asked Satan for the power and the rage to kill the right nigga. Shot up a couple houses, a couple twice, nigga. Supposed to been at your wedding with you threw some rice, nigga. But now it's snake eyes like I threw some dice, nigga. I lost you. How the fuck I'm supposed to take this shit without a real target? How I'm supposed to take this hit? Now everybody get lit, it's a green light. I sent a couple cowards to you, blood, take they afterlife. God, I hope I killed you, nigga. And if I didn't know it, still do, nigga. Yeah, you took my right hand man, you took my nigga 5. Now everybody had a problem with his homicides. Bitch, I don't care if you did it or not, you gotta die. I know my nigga, he with me, he riding from the sky. Now I'ma let this mag hit you and rip through your bone tissue, bitch. And if you still breathing, no, I'm still coming get you, nigga. And I ain't going, he tryna set me up and he don't think a nigga know it. Animosity show it through his words, how he spoke it. Steady asking where I'm at, he tryna send them hitters smoking. Bitch nigga, I hit niggas for that same motherfucker. When niggas needed a friend, I treated them like a brother. When niggas was on your ass, bitch, I had your back covered. Then the envy kicked in, jealous coward motherfucker. This loyalty over envy, LOE to my death.
Watch your mouth, no dissing me. You know, we all saw it. You say I'm fake, that's your opinion, that's just y'all story. Just face the fact that I'm your blessing. And y'all ignored me. You heard me? What's going on with you? Peace to the chat, peace to the guys, peace to the 5% nation of guys of earth, and my beloved Justice Allah. Wow. What's good, man? Paisano. Like the Italians say, I feel good today. You know what I'm saying? Represano, Apatano. I don't know what they say. Apatano. You heard? What's good? I'm feeling good today, man. I'm refreshed. I took a nap. I'm about to blow one. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with y'all? I got Dirty Diana out with me. Dirty Diana, ow, Dirty Diana. Cause you know your girl be smiling at me, nigga. Don't just think she's smiling at me on the screen, nigga. When she see me in the street, she be smiling, nigga. She know that's that big old gangster O. Big O, you heard? O for obituary, nigga. So don't play with it. You know what I'm saying? She said that's big O, the big OG, O for obituary. You heard? Yeah. What's going on? What's going on, man? Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. You know what I mean? What's up, God? How you be? Say bulletproof love from Brownsville houses. What's that? Edgemere Projects from Rockaway, Far Rockaway, Jamaica Queens, NYC every day. What's good with you, my G's? Salute to you and the whole east side of Detroit, man. Facts. Back to you. You heard? Back to you, dog. Salute. Bulletproof love to the whole chat. The Mons, the Purple Heart gang, the Cash App gang. You know what I'm talking about? The Umbrella gang. And those in attendance, Ghost Watchers, hit that like button. Real recognize real, you know? Recognize a real one when you see one, dog. That's all he's telling you to do. Salute. Moment of silence, man. You see what the screen say, man. You heard? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, you already know. Let's get it popping, man. What's going on with y'all? Where everybody at? Now, let's see. He answered the question. He answered the question, man. Let me get to, shout out to the notes. You know I got it. Let me get to the notes, dog. Because he answered the question. And in the title, I said, was Poe wrong for approaching Farris's son? Now, evidently, Mr. Miller got straight to it, and he answered the question. He said, no, Alpo was correct for stepping up to everybody, to everyone and everybody. Keep his name out your mouth. By the time the lynch mob surfaced, Alpo was already in the feds. They had a short run in the 1990s. Wow, that's an interesting take on it, dog. That's an interesting take on it, dog, because I know you from that way. And you got intimate knowledge of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's an interesting take on that, man. Let me see what everybody else got to say, you know? This is my other every day. Every day, nigga. Gallon of water every day, you heard? Every day. Yeah. It's interesting, though. I want to know if Farris was an OG to Poe. What was Farris, an elder or something? I mean, a lot of niggas is doing a lot of talking about Poe. And by the way, man, Feds Magazine may very well have a new YouTube channel. Was anybody hip to that? It's called Feds Magazine TV. I got a short excerpt from something they dropped, some new rare Alpo content that they dropped. I have a short excerpt. We're gonna get to that at the end of the program. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I want to talk about Farris, and I want to talk about Fayback. You heard? Valtown Entertainment. Anybody heard of that? Supreme McGriff. Basil Champ, what up though, homie? How you be? Basil Champ, somebody was over here talking about I smell treason. I guess you be on Sub-Zero channel. I don't care about that. I'm not putting you on the spot. I believe one of my last lives though, when you was in here, it was some knucklehead from his camp in here talking about, oh, Basil Champ in here, I smell treason. And this and the other blase split, as if to say that you should not have been in my chat participating because you are indeed a Sub-Zero, I guess, fan. You watch whomever you like, man. You know what I'm talking about? Watch whomever you like, dog. I just don't like clowns, man. Maybe you like the circus. You heard? I don't fuck with the circus. My kids ain't never been to Ringling Brothers. They ain't never been to the Shrine Circus. When they don't, man, we don't fuck with clowns, dog. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? But you welcome to. You welcome to, homie. Rasheen Rose, what's up with you, homie? How you be? What's good? Aaron Price, welcome to Detroit. From Texas to Michigan. Love to the east side every day. You already know what it is. LOE, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's LOE, nigga. You heard? Loyalty over envy, because envy kill a squadron, man. They do it. You ain't know? You ain't know, Sonny Black, what up with you? You said, what up? Oh, hope all is well with you and your fam. Stay blessed. You stay blessed as well. I hope you and yours is doing just as well as you hope me and mine is doing, homeboy. And that's what God's love, you heard? Because I am he. What it is, Big O, man, I can't call it, dog. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. I got to acknowledge my people. Y'all know how it is. What's poppin' 5? Finally caught the live from the beginning. Salute. Let's get it. Let's get it then, Mama Miller. Check it out, man. Check it out, dog. Farris. I got a lot of respect for Farris. Let me say that. I also have respect for Fayback. Let me say that. Now, let me say this, man. Farris talks with an air of arrogance in his voice. You know what I'm saying? It's like dog cocky as a motherfucker. You dig where I'm coming from? And it's not the overly cocky New York shit that I'm used to. You hear me, dog? It's like, I don't even know how to explain it, dog. It's like Superman versus the Incredible Hulk. You feel me? Dog, not calling dog the Incredible Hulk. You feel me? But he got that don't make me mad type of mentality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bruce Banner. You don't want to see me upset type shit. You feel me? If you peep, they got an interview floating around on, what is it, Rich in the Hood podcast. Is gonna drop April 6th. Not April 6th, my bad, y'all. It's gonna drop August 6th. So that's a couple days from now. You know what I'm saying? And they talking Alpo. They talking the infamous cookout or whatever it was that Alpo supposed to have checked. I say checked. Fayback and his father Farris are saying approached Fayback at. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting, man. That's why I want to know if Farris was an OG to Poe. The way he talks, the way he alludes to certain things, his body language, the way he moving, is making it seem like he felt like Poe was a little nigga to him or something. You know what I mean? We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Anybody seen that clip? I got a short excerpt of it as well. What up, though? Andre B, salute, man. I got that Cash App. Shout out to the Cash App gang in the building. As soon as the fucking theme music came on, my guy Andre B, you know what I'm saying? He hit me with the Cash App. Ring, ding, dong. A ding, da, ding, 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 dong. Hey, you sitting over there. You better get up out of your chair. Let me get you that purple. I already got you a purple heart back, man. Salute, man. One support is worth 1,000 subscribers. And you, sir, Mr. B, you've been supporting since day one, and I really, really appreciate you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody over at Buy Me a Coffee, man. I was just on Cuts by Dre, though. Y'all ever seen Cuts by Dre? Go on cutsbydre.net if you haven't been. Cuts by Dre, man, it's got a lot, dog. You know what I'm saying? You can get your booking. You can book. You got the roster tee. You got the at an online store. You feel me? He got the CBD Afro pick, man. Check it out, dog. Y'all got to get on cutsbydre.net. You know what I'm saying? Dre is an amazing barber located in the heart of Minnesota, Minneapolis. Minneapolis, Minnesota. I said it backwards. You feel me? In Uptown off Lake Street. So if you in that area, man, you could be passing through on business, be there for a week or so. You need to get trimmed or whatnot, man. Get on cutsbydre.net. You heard? Book your appointment and go get your shit, man. Get put together the right way. You heard me? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the gang, too. We back. You already know what it is, Shizzy. Bucket Hat got a new video explaining why he interviewed Alpo. I'm on his ass, dog. Not the way he want me to be, though. Pause, because y'all know he like it in the. I'm on his ass, but not the way he want it. You know, I'm on his trail. You feel me? He running, I'm running behind him. I'm gonna see the video, I'm gonna make one. That's all I mean. Eunice, you feel me? Because you know, I still got them emails, but he like it jam-packed in the back end. You know what I'm saying? He like his fanny pack tickled. That's all I can say, dog. You know what I'm saying? He do. He do it. Peace, God. How you be? What's going on in these YouTube streets? Respect to a true legend. Oh, and Poe life won't never die. You dig, man? Tell somebody else that, man, because I've been having problems in the background, you know, with people that's supposed to be Poe aficionados. Man, I've been having little problems, dog. But I'm going to keep that to myself. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep that to myself. Guess what I got? Guess what I got? Breaking news. Guess what I got? Oh, my God. What's that, oh? Is that Miss T's book? Do that say? What that say, man? How many of y'all got that? I bet you ain't none of y'all got this. I bet you ain't none of y'all got this, dog. Y'all want to talk about that? Y'all want to talk about this? We're going to do that another day, dog. We're going to do that another day, dog. Huh? You want to talk about that? How many of y'all got that? Playing field, what up, Blooder? That's my Blooder right there, man. Gang in the building. You see them hearts? Let me pipe up. Fuck my lungs up with smoke, bro. Every day. Every motherfucking day, nigga. Twice on Sunday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, dog. I smoke these. These the best blunts in America, dog. Yep. Anyway. Bang, bang, Purple Heart gang in this thing, dog. I'm at the bottom. Salute. I got to the bottom of the comments. Let's get to it, man. Only 15 minutes in, 18 minutes or so. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Check this out, dog. Check this out, dog. Supreme. Let me see. Supreme and Valtown Entertainment. You feel me? It's Valtown on YouTube. They came together. They got a Rich in the Hood podcast. You heard? So far, I've seen Herb Gotti. I've seen Gangsta Lou. Who else I seen? Every day. Every day. I seen Herb Gotti. I seen Gangsta Lou. But just recently, I seen Farris and Fayback. A clip surfaced online from the upcoming show August 2nd, 2023, the Rich in the Hood podcast on Valtown Entertainment. I obtained it via the Supreme McGriff Instagram channel. You heard? Therein, Supreme asked Fayback, did he believe there would be any backlash behind not shaking Alpo's hand? Fayback responds, in the moment, I didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know why he was approaching me. I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to shake his hand. That is what he said. Shout out to Helena Rose. What up, though? How you be? Shout out to you. Now, that being said, because I got a video I'm going to drop after this live where I went over the clip wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Why would Alpo be approaching that man's son, yo? We already heard from Mark Miller. Mark Miller said, nah, Alpo wasn't wrong for approaching his son. He was right for checking everybody and anybody who had anything to say or do or whatever the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? And I halfway agree, but I got to say this, dog. It is my humble belief that Alpo had no beef with Fayback, dog. Fayback wasn't saying nothing that nobody else was saying in regards to Poe. As far as him being a rat, as far as him being a snitch, as far as his past, as far as not wanting to be associated with him. Now, maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I don't remember Fayback going overboard or saying nothing King Earnerish or any, you know what I'm saying? For lack of a better word, let's turn him into a verb or something. But he ain't say nothing King Earnerish, like he wanted to do no harm to him. If I run into him, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. I never heard that, at least. But we all know about the ongoing back and forth that was between Paparazzi Poe and Fayback. or whatnot, right? So if you fade back and you in that moment and Alpo is approaching you, and as he said, I don't know why he approaching me. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to shake his hand. You got to be nervous, dog. I said this in my other video, the video that's going to drop tonight. He had to be nervous, dog. Heart rate up. Nigga might have had the PP. Nigga might have had the bubble guts. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, what this nigga want? I don't know this nigga. This nigga don't know me. But knowing he knows who he's affiliated with. See, that's what I'm saying. Was Poe wrong for goddamn approaching Farris' son? Because if a nigga approaches my son, it's up. You hear me, dog? Let me get close to the camp. If a nigga ever approaches my son with any type of bullshit surrounding his life, that means me, who he's associated with, like Fayback is associated with Kevin Childs and his son in his camp, and this and that and the other, it's up, dog. Now, like I said, the arrogance in Farris's, I ain't even gonna say his voice, the cockiness in his attitude and in the way he is makes it seem like that nigga know better. He got a that nigga know better type attitude. You feel me? That nigga know better than to fuck with mine. That nigga know. See, but everybody don't know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, did the nigga that shot Poe know better? Now, I know a lot of y'all talking about, oh, fuck Poe. He wasn't no superhero yet, but Poe wasn't no chump neither, though. You feel me? A nigga that knew, just like Fayback's father, Farris, is saying that Poe knew and knows who he is, would know not to try him, though. Like, shit, dog, that's Poe. The fuck? I ain't about to be fucking around with y'all and that nigga and none of that extra shit. You feel me? That nigga shake niggas' hands and their heads pop off. You heard? Didn't he shake that nigga hand and his head blow the fuck off while he was giving him a high five? Man, I'm not fucking around with niggas like that, dog. That's what a smart man would say. At least, you feel me? So let me say this. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that Fayback got some balls, yo. He got some balls to take that stance. Now, the reason I ask is he wrong for approaching me and sons, Farris' son, is because, yo, there was a rumor a few years back that he approached Kevin Childs' son, and he did. But in that instance, they were saying he smacked the shit out of Kevin Childs' son. Man, that shit hit the internet for a long time. Alpo smacks Kevin Childs' son. He smacked him, not talked to Poe. And Poe told me, no, he didn't smack him. But he did check him and tell him, I need to talk to your father and this and that and the other. Now, who's to say that Alpo didn't have the same plans for Fayback? You feel me? So did he play that right? Did he play that right? There's a lot of men in the audience. What do you do if a known murderer approaches your son? You heard? Do you play it like he know better than to do what he does? Because what he does is kill shit. What he does is backdoor. You feel me? What he does is slime. So you saying you know better than to slime you and yours when he is in front of your firstborn son? Man, I don't know. You feel me? It was something I don't know about that equation. Likely the fact that it was more people from the lynch mob there with Fayback. As his father said that he began to feel calls from that operation or that cookout, that event, wherever they was at, he began to feel calls from there. As he said, he was home on an ankle monitor. Y'all got to check that clip out if you haven't already, yo. It's on my Instagram. It's on Supreme McGriff shit. It's on the Rich in the Hood podcast, man. Go look for it on the gram, dog. What dog say? Supreme had my peoples killed. R.I.P. E money bags and big nose Troy. You talking about his father? His father, I don't know much about his father, but I heard his uncle was a fuck nigga. You know, I heard about Supreme. Don't get me wrong. I heard about the Supreme team, what they got, what they did, and the nigga possibly being 50 Cent's father. Hey, Supreme McGriff. Is 50 Cent your fucking brother, man? Tell the world. That's what I would ask your ass if I had your ass in the interview, Supreme McGriff. Is fucking 50 Cent your brother? Do you feel bad that 50 Cent don't come and take care of you like you do his son Marcus and shit like that? That's what I want to know. Are you upset that your dad did not goddamn do the paternity test for 50 Cent so y'all can be just as rich as he is? Because I think Supreme McGriff will have a totally different attitude toward 50 Cent than Marcus does. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, of course, Marcus is his son, and then Supreme will be his brother. Him and 50 Cent brothers and shit. But he just ain't said this shit. That's how I feel, dog. You know what I mean? But RIP to E Money Bags and RIP to Big Nose Troy, man. Glad to see you back on these YouTube streets. Glaze said there was a guy who got bucket hat shook. I wonder who it is. Laughing my ass off. Keep your foot on these towers necks every day, homeboy. Every motherfucking day. Salute to you. I appreciate you, Mr. Watson. You heard? Peace to the gods. You already know what it is. Alpo wanted all the smoke. Okay, Mr. Miller. If that's the case, though, because we talking about what we talking about. I agree he wanted all the smoke with whoever wanted to smoke with he. But at the same time, why you approaching Fayback? What's the smoke you want with Fayback? You feel me? What's the smoke you want with Fayback? And then it could be viewed as he knew it was a risky move, because Farris goes on to say in that interview that Alpo had someone get in touch with him, not the other way. Farris didn't have nobody get in touch with Poe to see what the fuck was going on. Poe had somebody get in touch with Farris so they could have a conversation about that altercation, about that date. You know what I mean? So that kind of gives what Farris says an air of truth. Because Farris said he knows better. Basically, he didn't say he knows better. Let me not mince words. But he basically, his body language, everything he said was saying he know better than to fuck with my son. Basically. You know what I'm, in so many words. Big O, did you ever find out why Alpo stepped to Kevin Child's son? Yes, he wanted to speak to his father. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, tell your father I need to holler at him. We need to have a conversation. Yeah. Yeah, he said the nigga tried to throw it in. He said the nigga was shook. He had just got in his car. You feel me? And he reached in and grabbed the clutch or something like that and told him, if I wanted to do something to you, you wouldn't get it out of park. Basically, calm down, nigga. If I wanted to do something to you, you wouldn't get that motherfucker out of park. Yeah, he did approach him. He did tell him, yeah, we need to have a conversation. Tell your daddy stop hiding from me. And that's what I'm getting at, dog. Could it have been, I mean, what was he going to tell him, tell Farris, holler at me? You feel me? Because the host of the Rich in the Hood podcast asked him, did he think it was due to his affiliations with Kevin Childs and his organization? And Farris said, I don't know. You feel me? But he did say he wasn't scared at the moment, which I don't believe. I'm not gonna lie. Don't believe that. Because at the same token, he says, I didn't know what it was gonna be. So if you don't know what it's gonna be and you're not scared, that's equivalent to getting a tattoo. All of y'all, any of y'all that had a tattoo out there, you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what that pain feel like. You done had a shot before, but you don't know if it's gonna feel like a shot, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You hear that zzz, and all of a sudden your adrenaline's up. You might even start sweating a little bit, rethinking this shit until that needle hits you. Zzz. It's the equivalent of getting a tattoo, if you ask me. So yeah. I think he was nervous, to say the least. Fayback was capping and almost got killed. Now that seems to be, that's what that's what paparazzi posts say, dog. That's what paparazzi posts say, dog. Big O, did you ever find? Oh, I already read that. Like and subscribe. Cardiac County Duck, what up, though, homie? How you be? Salute. I appreciate you, homie. Ed from the Bronx, what's good? He was good, man. You heard? Now let's talk about this. Let's move on past that part. Let's talk about this, dog. Farris made a bold statement in his interview with the Rich in the Hood, podcast. You feel me? He said in regards to Poe approaching his son, he said he was fielding calls and he's on the phone with motherfuckers there that's saying they about to check Poe. That's why I said there was more lynch mob motherfuckers there or something like that. That's why if he say he wasn't scared, it was because he knew he had motherfuckers there to back him up. That's just my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? But dig this here. His father says he tells him, no, don't check Poe. He knows that's my son. Me and Poe have a rapport. He grew up around us a lot. He knows me very well. He put emphasis on these words. That's the only sentence I took from what he was saying. He put emphasis on the fact that Poe knows me very well. He grew up around us a lot. Okay. I mean, he wasn't mean mugging. He wasn't overly thugged out. Like I said, he got a Bruce Banner aura to him. You don't want to make me mad type of shit. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to piss me off type shit is how he talking. And he's saying it like Poe was a little nigga to him. Sound like Captain Crunch. Dog, I'm just being honest. He's saying it like Poe was a little nigga to him. You know what I mean? So I want to know, again, he says he knows that's my son. Me and Poe have a rapport. He grew up around us a lot. He knows me very well. I want to know what that means, man. How do you interpret that, man? A, B, or C? Check it out. A, Poe was a little nigga when they was moving around and doing their thing. That means Farris and the lynch mob or whatnot. B, he knows better than the crossing. C, they have a mutual respect for one another and Poe would never do that to his son. What y'all think it is? A, B, or C, dog? Me personally, I'm going to say B. He knows better than the crossing. That's the way it sounded to me. Like, man, Poe know better than that shit. He know who to do that shit to. He better not be fucking with my son like that. Because dig this here, man. Niggas be quick to say how cool and calm they was, but also show that they panicked. Niggas be quick to say, oh, no, he was laughing. Oh, no, don't check him. No, he knows that's my son. Y'all know Farris got a big smile. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know that's my son. You know, no, don't do that. But at the same time, saying when he got the call that Poe was approaching him, he panicked. He didn't say I panicked. He said, I'm going crazy. Like, what? Yeah, so if you panic, being the big bad Farris for 142nd Street lynch mob, then of course your son did. The same nigga that's in all the Mel's TV videos with the swivel, his head on a swivel. Like his niggas looking for him. And you know what? I never understood that until I fully understood who his father was. You feel me? Because no shade, no disrespect to his dad, but shit. The same way Alpo could have motherfuckers looking for him for the shit he did in the past, Farris could too. That's a fair assumption, right? The same way, what's that boy's name? Louis Sims, the 146th Street lynch mob. The same way he could have retaliation, retribution, all in motherfuckers' hearts toward him for the shit that he did, the people that he punished, his street accolades. He ain't a hero in some circles. He's a murderer. You feel me? He's a killer, a stone cold killer. He ain't a hero. He ain't a street celebrity, an icon. He's just a murderer, a nigga that killed my cousin Sam, or a nigga that killed Uncle Junebug, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting. It's interesting, dog. Like I said, I never understood. Every interview you saw Faye back in where he was in the hood, his head was on a swivel. Yeah. Your father hurt people, dog. And I'm not, that's not a, man, I hurt people. I keep my head on a swivel, but it's for the shit that I did, though. You feel me? And a lot of the shit that I did can't affect me anymore, to say the least. But it's still some, and I feel like that's why that boy, because I don't know, man. Fayback doesn't strike me as just a street nigga. He or she strikes me as an affiliate. You feel me? Niggas that's on the streets but ain't of the streets. You feel me? Niggas that's cut but not cut from the same cloth. Yeah, nigga, you grew up on 142nd or whatever you grew up on. You from the hood, but you're not from the hood. You're not of the hood. You know what I mean? And I think that was good for him that he spent the time that he spent with the child's organization. You know what I mean? I believe he learned a lot. It kept him out the way, out of trouble even. You know what I mean? Alpo was around when NFL was around. So make it plain, Mr. Miller. What you saying is what? What, Farris and them wasn't that big when Poe was out here? Because like I say, Farris is making it seem as if, like he said, Poe grew up around us. Like he was a little nigga. He knows us very well. And I take that to say he know what we do. He know what we will do. He know what's been done. So he know better than to fuck with my son. That's the way I took that statement. Jersey in the building. What up, though? What? Yo, pause, yo. I don't know what the fuck that means, yo. Pause. Pause, man. Get help. You know what I'm saying? It's 1-800 numbers out here. You heard? It's 1-800 numbers out here. It's shelters. You feel me? You go to the fucking fire station. They got Narcan and shit. You know what I mean? Listen. Don't do drugs. Don't do the drugs. Don't do them. Weed is from the earth, man. God put this here for me and you. Take advantage, man. You take advantage, but don't do the pipe. We don't do the pipe, dog. Motherfucker say, pause. I don't even want to repeat that shit, dog. Is that a woman? Is that a woman or a man? I don't know. Pause, though. You heard? AP, what up, though, homie? Alpo was in the feds when the lynch mob was in power. Alpo is their age. He's capping. Wow. Wow. So Farris is no OG to Poe. It's your take that Farris is no OG. Pipe gang is dirt bike slang and be more salute to the God. No disrespect then. I don't know what that meant. You feel me? She said, they said we on that pipe over here. Pause, yo. I fuck saying that. You know what I mean? Salute to B more though. That shit got me in tears, dog. Fuck say we on the pipe over here, yo. Pause. That could mean so much shit, man. I'm from the D, you heard? I'm from the D. That could mean so much shit. So much more shit than dirt bikes. You know what I mean? Wowzers. I'm just saying, dog. G Willikers back, man. Salute to Baltimore. Salute to Baltimore, dog. That shit got me crying, yo. How many of y'all got this? Woo! I got one of the first copies in print. One of the first copies in print, man. You feel me? I'm thinking about doing a blog about my book and Miss T book. Because let me tell you about Miss T, dog. Let me tell you about Miss T, dog. I sent Miss T one of my screenplays, man. You heard? That I'm transitioning in the book format. Because I wanted her to help me. I was asking her to help me with that. She like, if I was on America's Got Talent, I'd have got motherfucking 3 X's, nigga. She just sent the boy home. She said, you got no talent, you flunky. You need to take a class and this and that and the other. I'm a world-renowned writing ass, Mrs. T, and this and that and the other. And nigga, you can't write like me. And I said, oh shit, nah. Don't let me see none of my literature, none of your publications, now, goddamn it, or we gonna have a problem. I understand what you're saying. Everybody don't like everything, but don't you get an idea and print none of my shit in your shit, goddamn it, because you write fantasy too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young Donald Goings at it. I'm telling you, my shit will be out in a minute, man. I've been working on it daily. I got an Audible coming out, and we all got to eat. You know what I'm saying? My young Donald Goings series coming out as well. You heard? Let me see what you say. Pipes on dirt bikes, word. I salute that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that. But you know, that could mean so many things, homie. You know what I mean? I didn't know they could have been trying to diss me. You know, sometimes I feel like people write shit in the comments to diss you and make you say that shit out loud like you diss yourself. You know what I mean? And that's some shit that can make you diss yourself. Like, nigga, we on that pipe over here. A motherfucker could cut me saying that and diss me on a different channel, yo. You feel me? Everybody and everyone wants to put Alpo in their narrative and try to, what's that? Try to play him like he wasn't getting money before he met AZ. So now I understand why you capping, dog. I mean, not capping. Now I understand why you feel like he capping. You say he the same age group as Poe, Rich, and AZ. Harlem is Harlem, so if he was around, or whatnot. So okay, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, somebody call me. Shout out to Morgan and Maurice. One time for Morgan, one time for Maurice. And my beautiful babies. Get your sneaks. You already know they're in the description box, man. Go get the black and red, the black on black, or the white on white. You know what I mean? We got them for you. Yeah, they try to downplay him. I could dig it. I could dig it. I can dig it. I got a little bit of time left. I'm going to be here for about 20 more minutes. Let's talk about this, man. Let's switch the subject for a minute. Man, Roof, what up, though? He said, I made it. Salute. You already know what it is, homie. Okay. Lawson. That's what I'm saying, dog. I thought they was talking about that hard. See? You say talking about that, how we on that pipe over here and shit. That shit, it could be taken so many ways, dog. You know what I mean? That's all I'm getting at, dog. I'm glad I ain't the only one, you know? Salute to Faye back. Salute to Farris, though. Like I said, I got a lot of respect for Farris. You know what I mean? Got respect for Faye back, too. Regardless to how I feel about what he said, about what went on, the one thing I can say is that he remained consistent. You know? He's remained consistent. Something to be said for consistency, dog. Nah, I'm going to be here, let me see, I'm going to be here about 15, 20 more minutes. Let's talk about this, dog. Feds Magazine TV seems to have a new YouTube channel. And they dropped a clip 13 days ago that I was just made aware of via the Feds Magazine TV YouTube channel. You know what I mean? They're talking about WP, and they're talking about the 5-man kill crew that Alpo had when he was in DC. Check it out. Here's a short excerpt from at the Feds Magazine TV. The link to this is in the description box as well. You can go down there and view the full thing. Here's a short excerpt of what they was talking about.
Dangerous. The 5 of us were so dangerous down there that you didn't need a big mom. And then I told you, like the kid, Wayne, anybody that was a stone cold known killer down there knew him. So if any type of movement was getting put down, we knew about it. What were their characters like? Oh, these were cool. Yo, I'm telling you, if you see the kid Wayne, you won't even. He'll tell you if you look at the kid, you won't even know that he was that dangerous.
Now, Poe is using the word dangerous. He said he had him in New York, and you know, niggas like this, the dude Poe got with him, and you know, he looked like a regular cat. Smooth, fly cat, could dress, you know what I'm saying? Slim, 6'3", 6'4", well, not 6'2", 6'3" is what he was saying. But you know about that business. But the thing that struck me during that clip, and like I said, the link to the full clip is in the description box. You're welcome to go ahead and press play and listen to the whole thing, was the other characters he spoke on. Some I knew, some I didn't. And I think that's what I'm gonna do some research into. Like along the way during that interview, he spoke about a guy named Sal. I believe he said he had a 5-man crew down there. Basically, he said they were so dangerous they didn't need more than the 5 folks. You know what I mean? But it got confusing because he named, I guess, I don't know who he's talking to. I believe he's talking to Troy Reed or Antoine. One of the, I think he's talking to Antoine. And he mentions Lil Gary. I don't know if Lil Gary was supposed to be included in the 5. He mentions a cat named Dave. Like he mentioned 7 guys all together. If you ask me, he said he mentioned this guy named Sal. He was an older guy who was more serious. He had a family, but he was a soldier and took care of business when asked to. He said it was a young kid named Jerome they used to call Knockout because they used to take him to the club, and you know he had a Napoleon complex. Post seemed to think more than a few of these guys from DC back in the day that was shorter had Napoleon complexes about their size. And, you know, don't look at me like that. I'll do something to you because they were smaller than the average. But he said he's one cat, Jerome, would just knock niggas out one punch. So they called him. I never heard of him. I never heard of Sal. But again, this is Poe telling the story. He said a kid that was originally a shoe salesman that was made dangerous. He was said, what they say, he said he wanted to be and he became, meaning the killer. He wanted to be one and he became one along the way. And he was also the guy that hit the lady down the street from the White House. Nah, he didn't know his name. Poe was like, I got to get his name. I got to get his name. I don't know his name. I believe that to be Thomas Dozier. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that Dozier was a shoe salesman, low key. You know what I'm saying? That just goes to show you that everyday individuals can snap. You ain't got to be no big gangster or big killer to be a big gangster or a big killer. All it takes is one bad day. Y'all ever seen that movie Unhinged? Or Changing Lanes? Man, all it takes is a couple bad days, a month strung together, and the one day where you say, fuck it then, nigga. It's on. And next thing you know, you got a Richard Ramirez. You got a fucking Louis Sims. You got a Glaze or whatnot. You feel me? You got an AZ Rich, an Alpo. Supreme need to talk about the rats on his case and stop chasing Alpo's reputation. We talking about Big Supreme? Yeah, I heard Supreme McGriff's uncle is a fuck nigga. Yo, I heard he's a Prince. Ain't that his uncle Prince, right? Supreme's brother's name is Prince. If that's the case, then I heard that man ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Like, man, I don't get down with rapists. I don't get down with niggas that assault women in the fashion that he said to have assaulted a few women. And the shit that he done, man, I don't, nah, man, that ain't real nigga shit. You feel me? I heard Supreme was solid, but like I said, his brother, I don't fuck with his brother or no men like him. Yeah, let me see. What was I at? Let me get Thomas Dozier. He said Shorty Pop was off the chain. This is the thing that stuck to me too. He said, yeah, out of Queens. Yeah, out of Queens. Prince was his nephew. Prince his supreme nephew. Oh, well, he's a fuck nigga. By all means, man. You know what I mean? I mean, shit, ain't too many more ways I could say that. You feel me? But word, thanks for the correction, you know. Here's something that stuck out to me, man. And this is the end of my broadcast, man. I'm gonna field a few questions, then I'm gonna get out of here. I got a couple runs to make. And I'm gonna stay tuned, man. Between tonight and tomorrow, I'm gonna drop a video regarding the Rich in the Hood podcast, man, and Belltown Entertainment. And we're just gonna discuss it all. You know what I mean? And shit, it's already it's rendering and everything right now. I'm just waiting for him to make it right. But he said Shorty Pop was young, crazy, and off the chain, right? He said he looked like a little baby. He said Shorty Pop had a crew of young niggas with him. And the way Poe said it, Poe said Pop looked like a baby with a baby crew around him. A bunch of young, dangerous babies. You feel? A bunch of young, dangerous babies, dog. That's different, man. He had a way of phrasing shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some young, dangerous babies. That made me think about how many young, dangerous babies I know to this day. And I know a few. You know what I mean? Straight up look like you a smacker. But I dare you to. You feel me? Them types. Shit. Nah, TC, I got a bone to pick with you, dog. I got a bone to pick with you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I saw on Instagram that clown nigga is your favorite podcast. You know what I'm saying? I saw on Instagram, what was it? I don't know what it was. It was your heading. It was your, what you call it? You said the clown nigga is your favorite podcast, dog. I said, what's wrong with TC, man? He done drunk the Kool-Aid, man. You know what I'm saying? You everything Alpo? You everything Alpo? I ain't mad at you, homie. This is just the first chance I got a chance to fuck with you about it. You talking about y'all both mad at me. Yo, both mad. Nah, man, I'm not mad at you at all. You watch what you want to, homie. But that did catch my attention, TC. I ain't gonna front, homie. But what you talking about? What you talking about? Let me see. Mr. Miller said Prince, his nephew, destroyed the Supreme Team back in 1998. He was fucking Puerto Rican righteous wife. He was grimy, killing Colombian connects and stealing kilograms. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I heard he was slime. That's all I can say, man. I heard he was slime, dog. I heard he was slime. No, I didn't see Fayback trying to front on Poe. I saw him tell his side of the story, and I don't see nothing wrong with what he said to a degree. Like, you know, I do agree. I don't know if it's capping or what, but I do agree that there's some shit in there where I'm like, all right. But I don't see too much capping because when I interviewed him right here, his story pretty much remained consistent with what he's saying right now. I knew a lot of babyface killers in the 1980s and the 1990s. Word. Word. Do your thing, homeboy. Where I'm from, that's called straddling the fence. Because you can't make peace where there ain't no peace to be made. You feel me? So with all due respect and love, brother, you ain't got to talk no type of way about me to nobody, good or bad, unless you feeling that way. Don't try to explain my side of the story. Don't try to say I'm just like this and misunderstood. If they don't if they misunderstand me, let them misunderstand over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with it. You heard? I ain't everybody's cup of tea. My guy Tucker did 14 in the feds, fucking with Prince. Wow. Wow. So he's capping. That's the general consensus. You know what I'm saying? Alpo Martinez is gone, so motherfuckers is going to gap, and motherfuckers is gonna cap, man. And I can't say it no better than that. You know what I'm saying? The God is always on point with the wisdom. And yo, that's the end of my show today, man. I'll be back with more. Like I said, man, Feds TV magazine. Shout out to them. That clip was made available to me courtesy of their YouTube page. Please go and check it out. Like, share, and subscribe to it, as they have a lot more clips up that I'm going to be looking over in the next few days. And we likely going to be discussing them. You heard what I'm talking about? Peace to all the gods. Peace to the earth. I'm out, man. One love.
Right. I got you. I love it. Hey, what's going on? What you need from me right now? Do me something like, can you say like, yo, this is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with, I'm tapped in with Up for Debate TV. Just something like that. Nothing big. You know? Yeah. Whatever. I'm just asking you what you want me to say. This is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with my main man. Yes, sir. Up for Debate TV. Yes, sir. Oh, that's easy and it's true. Go ahead, let's go. All right, go ahead whenever you're ready. All right. Yo, this is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with my main man, Up for Debate TV. All day I fuck with him. Yes, sir. I appreciate you for that one. Yeah. We good? Yes, sir. All day love. All right, Detroit, just hit me.
It really hurt me when they killed Stan. Nobody knew who to shoot. We ain't even have a plan. He sold me my first gun. He held my first son. If I was with him shooting it out, bitch, we the one. I shed tears for my niggas who ain't here. They tattooed and spit that real shit to remember him. Bitch, I'm that dude. Catch a op and spit on his baby daughter. I'm that rule. Right at 3 o'clock as soon as he get her out of school. You killed my dude. I don't give a fuck about you. I hope somebody killed you in case I never found you. And yeah, they know I'm bound to, and I put that on Damu. And when I saw Tawana start crying, shit, I cried too. Cause then I knew it was real, that was your boo. And I ain't fuck with them other niggas, but they cried too. I wore black like a whole 30 days. I slept in niggas' bushes, I fed niggas' caves. Asked Satan for the power and the rage to kill the right nigga. Shot up a couple houses, a couple twice, nigga. Supposed to been at your wedding with you threw some rice, nigga. But now it's snake eyes like I threw some dice, nigga. I lost you. How the fuck I'm supposed to take this shit without a real target? How I'm supposed to take this hit? Now everybody get lit, it's a green light. I sent a couple cowards to you, blood, take they afterlife. God, I hope I killed you, nigga. And if I didn't know it, still do, nigga. Yeah, you took my right hand man, you took my nigga 5. Now everybody had a problem with his homicides. Bitch, I don't care if you did it or not, you gotta die. I know my nigga, he with me, he riding from the sky. Now I'ma let this mag hit you and rip through your bone tissue, bitch. And if you still breathing, no, I'm still coming get you, nigga. And I ain't going, he tryna set me up and he don't think a nigga know it. Animosity show it through his words how he spoke it. Steady asking where I'm at, he tryna send them hitters smoking. Bitch nigga, I hit niggas for that same motherfucker. When niggas needed a friend, I treated them like a brother. When niggas was on your ass, bitch, I had your back covered. Then the envy kicked in, jealous coward motherfucker. This loyalty over envy,